What's going on, guys? Digidesdan here. I'm back again with another great pickup video for you. I'm excited this week. I have tons of things to show you. Not a lot of video games, but a lot of video game related things. So with that being said, let's go on and get started. First thing I want to show you is some residual birthday gifts from the past weeks. Some gifts have slowly trickled in from friends of mine when they finally got a chance to meet up with me. First thing, a nice little $20 eShop gift card. So I don't shop on the eShop too much, but it's going to be very useful when I do find those digital download games that I've really been wanting to play. For example, Snake Pass is a game I've really enjoyed on the eShop. Really hoping to maybe pick up NBA Playgrounds or the new Shaq Fu when it comes out. It's going to be ridiculous, but it's going to be super cool. Next thing is a fun little one, Uno, Super Mario. So turns out a lot of my friends know me very well. I'm all about that Nintendo stuff. I'm all about Super Mario, and I love card games and I love board games. So this is just kind of a mix of it all in one. Uno Super Mario. I don't think... Oh, it says here, includes a special Super Mario rule. Right there, I don't know if you can see that. Haven't played it before. Really excited to get into it and see how it differs from the traditional Uno. Alright, the next thing is something I've been collecting, as well as my fiance. She loves this stuff too. It's a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle. So this is Super Mario Bros. This is World 1-2. And this is only at GameStop, so this is a GameStop exclusive. What's very cool is ever since GameStop started partnering with ThinkGeek, they started carrying a lot more geek-related memorabilia, merchandise, and this is one of them. So a very cool puzzle made by USAopoly, distributed by GameStop and ThinkGeek. So thank you very much. Those last three gifts were from one person. Thank you very much. You know who you are. It's really thoughtful when people pick up things that you've been eyeing, or things that are just right up your alley. It just goes to show you that some people know you better than you think. And I really appreciate that, so thank you. Alright, next one is another gift. This one's very cool, actually. This is a Super Famicom cart. It's called Galaxy Wars. This one came from my buddy Juicy J1. He's got a YouTube channel, and he's featured every now and then playing video games with me on this channel. So I will link his account in the description below. You can check him out, or you can check out some of the other videos. I'll add that somewhere too. You can find that. But this is Galaxy Wars for Super Famicom. So this is apparently kind of a Space Invaders type shooter. I don't know how else to explain it. He just saw it at an event one day and thought that it looked cool. It was relatively cheap, and he was like, "Oh, I gotta grab it," and I really appreciate it. So thank you, Juicy J1. Forgot about this gift. This is kind of a fun little one. This is kind of timely. It's kind of the new fad. I don't know if I'd pick one up myself, but someone did end up giving one to me. So it is a fidget spinner. This one's from GameStop as well. It's a Batman fidget spinner. Again, this isn't something that I would go out of my way to pick up ever, I don't think, but it was given to me as a gift. Pretty entertaining, honestly. But either way, I just thought I'd show it to you in a pickup video. Yeah, I don't have much else to say about that. I mean, that was kind of weird. All right, now that we're back to normal, just moving on to the next few pickups. Picked up this thing. Actually, my fiance did over Amazon Day. So Amazon had a promotional day where they supposedly had lots of great sales, and this is something I've been looking at. I know it's not the greatest quality, but I have been looking for a way to display my PSVR in a way that it would look cool next to the Virtual Boy. So this was our answer. We were able to get it for 20 bucks. Crazy good deal considering that this thing goes for about 50 at normal department stores. And since it was, it was a lot cheaper, we decided to finally pick it up. And now we have a cool way of displaying our PSVR. Alright, the next couple things are actually from the same place. If you like vinyl and if you like soundtracks, this is definitely something for you. Since I like both, we have the Power Rangers original soundtrack, the OG soundtrack, on vinyl. It's very cool. It's got the artwork there. You got the original 5 Rangers on the front. On the back, you have the Megazord, and then Rita Repulsa's staff right there. Pretty darn cool. Looks like it's got about 10 or so songs on it. This is from I Am 8-Bit, so that's the company that distributes it. I don't know if they make it. I think they might. But very cool. I'm a fan of OG Power Rangers, original Mighty Morphin, and I was a really big fan of the movie, surprisingly, the new one. And saw this, had to have it, picked it up, and now it's here. Next record from I Am 8-Bit, something I ordered back in 2016. This one, you might see the Ocarina, very reminiscent of something you might be familiar with. It's The Legend of Zelda, of course. This one is an Ocarina of Time dual LP, so there's 2 of them in here. It's got a bunch of Zelda songs by Koji Kondo, the original composer of the Legend of Zelda franchise, as well as a bunch of other Nintendo games. But this is very cool. I'm excited to have this. It's very well made, super detailed, even though it looks simple. But I don't know, you just can't get enough of video game soundtracks. I can't get enough of Legend of Zelda soundtracks. And of course, putting it on a vinyl is just icing on the cake. So, super excited. You can get these at I Am 8-Bit. I'll leave a link in the description below, and you can check them out there. Alright, so the last thing I want to show you is a find by my fiance. So we went to Half Price Books. If you don't know what Half Price Books is, it's a second-hand bookstore. They also carry video games, DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs, software, just a bunch of other stuff. But we went there, and I had a coupon to use. It was a birthday coupon, and she ended up finding this thing. This is very cool here. This is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past comic. So this is the original print released by Nintendo. It's pretty cool. The artwork's very reminiscent of traditional Japanese style dragons. And you got, Link, of course, on there. And this was essentially a collected trade paperback of the single issues that you would find in Nintendo Powers. So those short 4 to 5 page comics of Zelda that you might find in Nintendo Power, they took those, put them all in a book, and released it in this sense. This story, it says A Link to the Past, is loosely adapted from the original game, the Super Nintendo game. So if you do pick it up, if you do read it, it is it's pretty fun. It's kind of follows the timeline and the story of A Link to the Past, but not necessarily. They have new characters, they have a little bit more elements in it, and it kind of jumps every now and then, just because it was meant to be read in like 4 or 5 page sessions. So either way, it's officially released by Nintendo. Super cool. Super excited to have it. I will say that this one is a tad bit more expensive. They had it listed at $30, but we were able to get like 15-20% off or something. So it's pretty affordable for a trade paperback from like 1995 or something. Before, this was actually quite expensive. I will show you this here. There's this one. This one's released by Viz Media, and this is the same exact book. So I ordered this one off Amazon, and it's The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Exactly the same as the one I just showed you. So these two are exactly the same. But this one was actually printed not too long ago, I think in 2015. And you can get this one for about $15-20, I think. Great. It's all in color. Great artwork. Very fun stories. And if you can't manage to find this one and you just want to read it, I definitely recommend picking up this one. Or else you can dig through all your old Nintendo Powers to read those. Either way, super excited to have both of these copies. I did pick this up a long time ago, but the original print is super cool to have. So those were all my pickups for this week. Thank you very much for viewing. I really appreciate it. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be sure to link I Am 8-Bit down below, as well as Juicy J's channel. You can check out some of my other videos. I'll link those too. And with that being said, we'll see you on the next one.